Hello. We are here doing a reading for Gemini. Sorry, this came up. This reading is for Gemini, December 2014's reading. And how is everyone doing? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sandra, and I'm here to do the reading for December for you Geminis out there. And just a reminder, this is just a general reading. This just applies to some of you thousands and thousands of Geminis out there. There's bits and pieces in here that's going to resonate with some of you. For the most part, in general readings, if you really want to know exactly what's going on in your life and what's behind that door, you will need to contact me and have a personal private reading with me. My website is below. It's a simple website. You just go there and you can schedule a time and day and also make your payment online and at the website. Some people aren't too happy with PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal account, that's fine. You can just email me. I have my email address below, and you can create a Google Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, you can just make one up at that time. Make up a Gmail account. Email me your Gmail email account, and I will send you an invoice, and we can make and schedule a time and date for your reading. Because these are just general readings. The whole reading doesn't apply to every Gemini out there. You all have your own individual story and your own individual door that can be open, and you will have to schedule a reading in order to see what's going on personally with you. This is just giving you some inklings and some bits and pieces about what's going on or going to go on in for you Geminis. Now, with that said, I want to say thank you for subscribing to my subscribers, and thank you for the comments. Everybody's been so wonderful, and and thank you to you, all of you that I have done readings for. You have all been so wonderful and so beautiful, and the readings has been really great for you. I'm glad you all made that decision to call in and get a reading, because it's going to definitely make a difference in your life. With that said, I'm going on with the reading. I've already shuffled the cards, as I always do. I've already prayed and prayed to the angels to get involved with the reading. So they will have a say so at the end of the reading with the angel card message. Okay, now with that said, your first card that came up for you Geminis out there is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords represents, for some of you Geminis out there, of a breakup of you or another person walking away from a relationship. Because there's a man and a woman there, and the woman has the two swords in her hands, and she has, what it is she's picked up and, she's taken her losses is what it is. She's taken whatever she invested in this relationship, or he, and walking away from it. It's just too much. If you notice, this relationship, to some of you Geminis out there, and this may have happened or may be coming up. This is for December, for the month of December. So it may have things are already shaken up in this area for some of you Geminis when it comes to a relationship or even a marriage of divorce, because this shows a very long relationship. This shows, because you can see in the background of the man, there is a path and there's a long walk that you both been on. This has been a long-lasting relationship, and there was a lot of investment, emotionally and financial investments in this relationship, and someone decided to break it off. Just took their losses and going. If you look on her face, she doesn't look too happy about it. But it was something that she had decided that she had to do, or he had to do, some of you Gemini men and women, that you had to do this for a reason. There was something going on in the relationship. It could have been cheating, or it could have been to where the relationship just didn't serve you any longer, and you just cut your losses and walked away. Not a happy departure because of the investment, the emotional investment, the financial investment, the things that you all done together, the memories, the love that was there. Somebody had more love than the other person. Somebody invested more into the relationship than the other, and that person was tired of that. They got tired of investing everything and nothing was in coming in return. It was just a one-sided relationship most of the time. But this person really, really cared about you. Some of you Geminis, and or you Geminis cared really much about that person, but you just decided to part ways because things weren't going the way you expected them to go. You went a long way with this person. You gave them all the opportunities in the world to make it a better relationship, but it just was not happening, and you had no choice but to walk away, even though you are hurt from this. To some of you Geminis, this could mean you leaving a job or getting fired from a job, or or you just leaving this job because you were very unhappy with it. It could be where you felt you were bored or something at this job. And like I said, it's whatever relationship wise this has to do with. Could be for some of you Geminis, it could be a friendship relationship that broke off. Whatever it was a long-term relationship where it was emotions involved in this relationship, and it was an attachment to this relationship, regardless for some of you Geminis, whether it was a relationship, a marriage, or a job situation, friendship situation, it had came to an end. And the next card that I'm showing for you Geminis is the Page of Rods. And when the Page of Rods show up, this is to some of you Geminis, it's showing a young person with a happy-go-lucky personality, very polite, very kind, always there being helpful. They have no problems with people and friends because people like this person, this young guy or girl. It could be a boy or a girl when it comes to the page. They're very delightful. And like I said, very, very polite. They have very good manners. And this is a pleasant person in your life, young person, say from 14, 13, 14, 12, somewhere around in there, up to maybe a teenager, boy or girl is surrounding you right now, and they're very good help to you. If it's some of you that this is your child, you raised them really, really well, and they're doing very well so far. They're just a pleasure to have around. So appreciate it. Appreciate them, whoever I'm talking to with this boy or girl here in the page. And some of you Geminis, the page means you're looking for something. You're looking for something different in your life. You're expecting something different because you've been looking for it. So when you look for something, you are expecting something. For some of you Geminis out there, men and women, you're looking for a message. You're waiting for a message. You're waiting for an email. You're waiting for word from something. You're waiting for a piece of mail. You're waiting for a telegram. You're waiting for some type of news because there's something out there that you've done to anticipate this waiting. You're just waiting to hear. And it does mean whatever you're waiting to hear is coming. The news that you're waiting to hear, this is for some of you Geminis, it is coming, and it's coming soon, and it's good news too. Being of that card of separation, things like that, that could be like, say, if it was the job situation, this could be meaning that somebody's calling you and offering you a job. or it could mean different things depending on the Gemini that I'm talking to. And like I said, it doesn't pertain to all, it just pertains to some, and they have different meanings to it. But this is normally a card of waiting on news, or some news is going to arrive, a phone call is going to be made, an email is coming, a telegraph is coming, a piece of mail, I don't know if I just mentioned that, is coming. There's some kind of news that's coming to you, and it's good. The news that you've been waiting for is coming. And the next card we have here for, and this is for December, and going into the third week, running into the almost the end of the third week of December, is the Eight of Pentacles for you Geminis. And for some of you Geminis, you see me smiling because, you know, the pentacles means money. You see the money behind, and you're sitting there. It means apprenticeship. It means there's going to be, for some of you Geminis, a job offer. If you left a job and you applied for another job, or you was seeking another job, this job is coming to you. For some of you Geminis, this means that there's some real good skills that you have, and you need to work on those skills to bring you the finances that you want and that you need. If you work on those skills, it's going to get you where you need to be in finance, and it's going to make you happy because you're going to be doing something that you always wanted to do. For some of you Geminis, this means that you're you may want to go to school, or thinking about going back to school to learn a skill, or yeah, to learn a skill. And for some of you Geminis, it just means to an advancement. You might have to go to school. You might be at a job right now, and this job is looking at your skills, and they want to take you further with your skills because you're doing really good at your job. So they may be wanting to put you to do something different, and for you to do something different, you will have to attend classes, or some additional training for you to advance in your skills that you're doing so well at. They might want to, they looking at you, and they're seeing that you're doing a real good job, and they're seeing that where they can put you up to do something even better because of how good of a job that you're doing. So they may be offering you classes along with an advancement after those classes are made, and put you into a different position, a better position than what you are. Yes, and for some of you Geminis, it does mean school, college. Some of you may just be wanting to go to college and for the whole 4 years. You may be wanting to go to a four-year college to do something different, a whole new career altogether for some of you Geminis. That's what that means. And with that card, whatever you do for advancement or anything, and like I said, this could mean for some of you Geminis, could mean promotion. You might be getting a different job to where you're getting advanced to, you're moving up in the company, or you might be working on being an entrepreneur. Some of you Geminis want to get out there and do something and study for yourself. You might be doing self-studying on something that you already know about. You just want to tweak it a little bit. You want to get you want to perfect it more. You want to do better at it, so it'll lead you to more money, more security in what you're doing or what you're planning on doing. Okay, and then the next card, which is the Page of Pentacles, has come up. And you see him in fishing in the water, and look at what's at the end of the fish pole, and that is money. So what you're looking for and what you want to do is actually going to be happening. You're going to make it happen. You're looking for it to happen. You're putting it into action. This is for action. You see the sun behind you. You see everything is is behind you. You're going to be working hard to get what you want. This is a card of you excelling, you know, doing the right thing. And it also means good news too. This was a card of good news when it comes to it looked like a young person. You getting good news. To some of you that may have lost a job, you're going to be getting a job. You know, that somebody's going to offer you a job or a new job, or even goes along with the card we just read, some kind of advancement when it comes to job or finances. All this is fitting hand in hand with some of you Geminis. Some of you are going to be starting new job, leaving one job and starting a new job. Some of you are going to be advanced into a newer position. All this falls in together with the previous card. So, and the next card, which is the Five of Rods, which is showing here. This card means some kind of competition. It shows that you may be afraid of some competition around you. For some of you Geminis, there's going to be a bit of a competition, but you know, you Geminis are real smart and you're real quick on your feet. You can overcome that competition. You can just don't pay it any attention. Just do you. Don't worry about what's going on around you at this time. Just do you. You already shining in the light anyway. Yes, there is some competition around you, a bit of competition. It's not really that much, but you can pull it off. You can pull it off as long as you stay to yourself and continue to focus and do what you need to do for yourself and not worry about the others that's around you. For some of you Geminis, this could mean just friendly playing around, you know, with some people, or just having a little, you know, fun with family and friends, you know, just kicking it. Some of you Geminis, this just means you're just actually just out kicking it and just having some fun with friends out, maybe at a bar or something, or you know, a girls club or a guys club, or just out, just hanging out and just having a bit of a good time with some type of competition. Could be game playing, darts, checkers, you know, things like that. It's just could mean for some of you Gemini, just some harmless competition in game playing or friendship playing, or just kicking it. That's for some of you Geminis out there. Doesn't pertain to all, just pertains to some, just a general reading, okay? And coming up, and actually this is going to go into let's see, December is going to come into January, because when I pulled your card, when I was shuffling the cards after I prayed over them, and when I was shuffling them to, you know, deal them down like I always do, all four, it wasn't just 4 cards, it was 5 cards, because this is the 5th card. So that's telling me it's rolling in, this situation is rolling into to January, sorry, 2015. So this is for December, and it rolling into, getting ready to roll into January 2015. That's how some of it does. And this is an extra card that fell out, so I put it in the reading, because when they fall out like that, they're trying to include it. That's what they wanted included. So that was a 5th card for you Geminis. Okay, now the last thing I do at the end of the reading is I pull an angel card. Angel card I pulled out for Geminis were for playfulness. The angels are trying to say to you that you need to not be so serious about things all the time. You need to take time out to have a little play time for yourself. Take a little time out to enjoy yourself and rest and just have fun. You know, go out and just cut loose sometime. You know, I'm saying going crazy or nothing like that, but just enjoy yourself, relax, and have some fun with family members, friends, a loved one, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Just don't forget the playful side of you. The angels want you to not forget to be playful and laugh and have fun and love the people that's around you. Just stay connected to that playful, that inner playful child in yourself is what the angels are saying. So with that, all we have for you right now, you Geminis. Everything seems to be going really well for you. For some, you may want to call in and get your own personal reading and find out what's going on with you. I enjoy doing this for you. And like I said before, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your likes, and thank you for your comments. I really, really appreciate them, and I really appreciate you. And life, all life is about is love. We all need to love ourselves and love one another. And with that said, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.